Hi, this is Miss Fazone, and this is the reciprocal ratios. All right, I want to start with a review of yesterday, and that's our memorization. This does take actual memorization. Do not just not do this. You have to do this. This is going to be on the test. I will not accept decimals on the test. All right, cosine of 30 is your radical 3 over 2. Sine of 45, radical 2 over 2. Tan of 90 is undefined. Sine of 30 is a half. Cosine of 60 is a half. Tan of 180, 0. Cosine of 45, radical 2 over 2. Tan of 30, radical 3 over 3. Sine of 60, radical 3 over 2. Tan of 45, radical 2. Oops, that's wrong. Just kidding. That's 1. All right, see how fast I did that? I just named them. That's what you need to be able to do. You need to do that as fast as I can do it. It literally takes memorization, nothing special. It's like learning 2 plus 3. You just have to know it, right? All right, so there are 3 reciprocal ratios. CSC of theta, which stands for cosecant. Cosecant of theta is hypotenuse over opposite. Notice that's a reciprocal of what? Sine. Basically, we're just taking sine and flipping the fraction. Okay. SEC is secant. Secant of theta is hypotenuse over adjacent. And cotan is cotangent. All right. So write these down. They're just your same. It's the same fractions, just flipped, right? Reciprocal, you flip your fraction, right? So notice sine of theta equals 1 over cosecant. I did write the actual words out. If you want, I just want to make sure that you know this, how to say it. Do not say CSC. If you want to simplify the way it's written, 1 over cosecant theta. And also cosecant theta equals 1 over sine theta. All right. So I just want to make sure you can actually pronounce it correctly. All right. So they're equal to each other, 1 over. Right. Same idea. The reciprocal of cosine is secant. You just flip that fraction, or you can do 1 over. All right. Again, if you want to simplify it, don't call it sec. That irritates me. All right. Secant of theta, 1 over cosine theta. Okay. Pause the video if you need more time. And then finally, tan and cotan. Tan theta equals 1 over cotan theta. Do not say cot. We want to speak properly. I do not want you going off to college sounding ignorant. All right. All right. So, yes, this is not very difficult. Since they're like, it's not this easy, is it? Not forever, but for now. All right, so back to day 1. We're writing the ratios. A ratio is just a fraction. So what do we always do first? Label our triangle. Hypotenuse. Which one's opposite? 4 is your opposite. Adjacent. So then what's sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. So, toa. At this point, I hope you don't need this, but if you do, you do. All right, so sine is opposite over hypotenuse, 4 over 5. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse, so 3 over 5. And tangent, opposite over adjacent, 4 over 3. Now, cosecant is the reciprocal. It's hypotenuse over opposite, right? Hypotenuse is 5. Opposite is 4. What do we do to that fraction? Literally flip it. There's a reason we always put those next to each other. So what's this one going to be? you just flip it, 5 over 3. And cotan, just flip it, 3 over 4. You do not, I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I put the A in. It's COT. It's cot. Ugh. Cotan. All right, let's do another one. Pause the video, do it on your own. All right, sine. Hypotenuse. Opposite, adjacent. Again, this should be easy. If this is not easy after doing this for over a week, we have some problems. All right, opposite is 12, hypotenuse is 13. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse, so 5 over 13. And tangent, opposite over adjacent, 12 over 5. And for the reciprocals, just take the reciprocal, flip. Like a pancake. I know there are teachers that hate that word, flip it. They say, it must be reciprocal. I honestly could care less. As long as that's flipping it, that's what you do. All right?